Well, look who's happier than a little girl that found her grandma's bag of dicks. It's Stryker of Enyo with number 10. This is number 10. You guys are still trying to figure out that whole bag of dicks thing. Like, why? Does every grandma have a bag of dicks? It's like, yes, of course they do. Why do you think they're so happy? Grandpa can't get it up. You gotta have a bag of dicks. So this is the fond farewell to my Enterprise B. I know it's Excelsior-class, but I mean, just come on, I'm basically swapping over to a Galaxy-class starship, like what you see in front of you. That's not me, though. And this is still back when I did. So yeah, this is the last bit of footage with my Excelsior-class ship. So let's warp into space and get top moments of the week in Star Trek Online Part 10. Part 10. Did you ever think we were going to make it? I wasn't quite sure I'd do this many in a row either. But, so yeah, just jam yourself into that starship. So I've got some... Okay, so I warp in here, and there's just a ship hanging above me. That's my Borg crew member. She's, I want to name her, like, one of 6, because no one is ever the first number, right? I wanted to make her special. But yeah, so this guy is just sitting here at an angle right above me when I warp in. I'm like really? Like, what the fuck? I mean, okay. So, welcome to Star Trek Online. Okay, now this is, shoot, I shouldn't have done these back to back. This is just another beauty pass, of me just basically masturbating to my ship. I figured ever since, Sulu went on his gay cruise that, well, I mean, isn't every cruise gay for Sulu? Well, I mean, you can't call it that, right? I mean, especially now since the gays are more open, right? I mean, because you don't say I'm going on a straight cruise. Nobody assumes that. I mean, you wouldn't tell them you're going on a gay cruise. It could be either or, right? So, yes, that's the USS Korea. I was gonna change it, but it grew on me after a while. I was gonna rename it North Korea, but I don't know. I just figured long live Korea. Apparently they're unified now. I just kind of figured it as that. That's probably what they were going for as well. So this is... Jeez. How did we go from gay cruise to North Korea? Oh, that's right, the name of my ship. So yeah, I always liked Sulu being in command of his own ship, and I always wanted to fly around in the Enterprise B, because you just didn't see it too much. So, I got to do that, but now I've upgraded to the TNG era of the Galaxy-class starship. I just fucked these people in the door. Boom! Knock them all down, except for the guys with the shields. So yeah, this is my fond farewell to, I put the last bit of action bits from my Excelsior here. There's really no options to change anything on this thing either. You can't change the nacelles. There's nothing else in its class, so there's no other variants either. The Galaxy class actually has 3, so I could actually swap out parts, but make it look different. I love this ship. It's really about having 4 phaser banks and 2 torpedoes. I love the dual blue beams in the front. I believe that's a dual plasma cannons? I forget. It's like a 90-degree arc, so they gotta be right in front of me, but it does a lot of damage. And so this is a beauty pass. This is me and my buddy. This is actually after I got the ship. So this ship is mine now. And then he's next to me in the Enterprise A. I suppose between... Yeah, I got an Enterprise C as well. Eventually we could have Enterprise A through D, right? All lined up next to each other. We could probably do that. They have to rank up a little bit, but, it's a possibility. But yeah, this thing's a bit top-heavy, but you're going to start seeing it. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 friggin' phaser banks and 2 torpedo bays. So that's going to be some awesome. But, you're gonna have to wait. So here's the top 3 slots. So we're in Nimbus 3, and this is Johnny on the Spot Law. He's basically going to tell you that he is going off to... it's basically just a showdown. It's a good old Western showdown, apparently, in space. He's going off, and he's assuming he's going to die, you know, in this fast draw. So I thought it was kind of a cool thing. And like, here it is. Like, you know, he's going up against the Gorn, and that's him, and they're both, you know, kind of getting ready to grab their guns. And I just thought, well, this really wouldn't happen in real life. It is pretty famously known that the Old West, you know, draw was, you know, largely not like this. And, but what happens? You're gonna have to play the game to find out. Yep, that's right. That's how I avoid spoilers. Number 2. So number 2 is... there's this huge battle at one point against the Romulans, and you can see the ship in the middle that's using one of his powers. This is just going to be an onslaught of... there's that overload? Yeah, overload is freaking awesome. It automatically hits for a critical. So this is just me taking out a number of their ships. It's not going to be everything, believe it or not. I think the battle alone took me like 5 minutes. Because, I mean, you nearly... I mean, you're trying to get to... there's a particular ship or two. Some Romulan command. I don't know, something like that. You pretty much have to destroy all the ships. But then, at a certain point, you know, random frigates start showing up. So you have to kind of go for the main vessel. That's it right there. What is it? My Harpog torpedoes? It's the poison gas. That's what that comes from. It's from my torpedo. Even when their shields are down, that cloud still sits around them. That's the one you use to kill the Doomsday machine. Here I am using my power-ups. Fired another one of those. Hopog? No, that's the recording device for DVRs. That can't be right. Whatever. You guys know what it is if you played the game. It's pretty cool. I always use it. It keeps doing damage to them, and I believe it avoids a lot. Look at all that. That doesn't sell you on the game alone. I mean, come on. You want to do that. You want to be Korea. I mean, maybe not. Okay, you don't want to be Korea. Just name my pilot Kim Jong-il. Here's number 1. So this is installation 18. This is on Nimbus. So here's the thing. This bridge is not wide enough. Okay, I just had someone fall to their death. And I'm like, oh shit. You can literally see her right there. And I'm like, fuck. And there's like nothing I can do. I'd have to abort mission and restart. So I just figured, well, I got 3 people. Maybe I can continue, right? I think the other one got hung up in the door jam, actually. So, so I decided to continue for a little bit. And I tried to go back to pick up my one other. And there she goes. She's dead too. So, so it's just me and the Tellarite. Oh, fuck me, Jesus. We're gonna have to abort. Yeah, my crew just keeps dying on this goddamn light bridge. Thanks a lot.